Hey, what's up, garden friends? How's everybody doing? I hope you're good. I'm great. Look at this adorable little planter. It's actually not a planter, it's a candy dish I picked up from Michael's, but I'm turning it into a planter. I did drill a hole in it. It's a little awkward, the placement, that is. There really there wasn't anywhere else to put it. In the front, I think, would have been even worse. Probably could have gotten by without putting a drainage hole in there, but just to be safe, I like having them. It just makes things a lot easier. I just use a diamond tip drill bit, keep water running, and just zip right through there very slowly, but it's easy. This is actually probably going to be a pretty quick video because for a change, I actually laid things out and pretty much know what I'm doing right off the get-go. And I can't put a ton in here. I'm going to squeeze as much in here as I can, don't get me wrong, because this is a festive thing. It's not going to be together for that long, so I don't really care if things are crammed together. And one of the great things about fall planters is they don't really have to make sense, especially when they're Halloween themed. You can kind of just make them a mess and be like, hey, it's for Halloween. I'm going to go ahead, get started, get some soil in the bottom of that pot and start popping things in here. I know in the background I definitely want to put a pepper. Go ahead and pop a kale in there, why not? I have this Spiralis rush here that's really crazy, corkscrewy, kind of bewitching, like witch's hair, something, I don't know, weird and Halloweeny. All right, that is a total mess, which is basically what I was going for. It's an awful lot of peppers, but that's fine. I want to make sure that doesn't cover up the trick-or-treat thing too much. I had thought about just tossing one of the neon pothos in here because it would have looked really cool coming out the top. Even some Diamond Frost Euphorbia I would have liked to put in there, but I didn't have any. I'm actually working with my leftover scraps, and I think it came together just fine. I mean, it's a mess, but I kind of wanted it to be. And just to finish it off, I have some of these picks here that I want to stick in there, just because, you know, it's not crowded enough already. Well, that made all the difference in the world. I mean, now it's just totally perfect, right? Maybe not so much. I still like it, though. Real quick, I'll go through what's in here. In the back, this fun spirally, I already told you what it was, Spiralis Corkscrew Rush, and an easy plant to grow. This ornamental pepper in the back, the one typically has red and, what is it, purple? Has red that turn to purple peppers on it. The variety is called Masquerade. And these two peppers that are on each side here, which really, I know they don't go, but I wanted it to look like a messy, like, witch goblin. The peppers on each side, those are sangria. They're an ornamental pepper, just like the other one that has more of a trailing habit. I know it's a bit much, but I wanted this to have like a weird witchy, like, plant Halloween goblin look to it. Oh my goodness, it does. Maybe I should just call this like an ugly planter challenge. And then the kale in the center, that is a flowering kale called Songbird White. Isn't really colored up yet, and it's gonna get way too big for this planter, but I'm fine with it. This is supposed to be chaotic and crazy, which it definitely is. I'm not even really worried about taking this seriously at all. I'm gonna make sure it gets a good 4 to 6 hours of sun in the morning, and that's pretty much it. This time of year, it's not gonna be growing very much or really doing anything. It's just meant to look really cute for like a month, and then I'll be taking it apart. The kale and the rush I will repurpose because the rush isn't an evergreen, but it's sometimes perennial. So I'll probably store that somewhere, and then the kale I'll be putting in with some other things. I really like the picks in there. That's probably my favorite part. Oh, anyways, thanks for hanging out while I just kind of do weird things that don't necessarily make any sense. There are a ton of different things I could have done with this, but like I said, I was just working with my scraps. I do think it would have been really cute to plant the top of this up with some lemon coral sedum. Put that in the sun. It's gonna look green and bubbly and really, really neat, but I didn't want to go out and buy it this time of year. It didn't make sense since it's an annual where I live. There's another variety called Lemon Ball, which maybe would have worked, but I couldn't find it. So there we have it. Fun, ugly, witchy goblin garden planter. What are some fun things you guys are doing for your Halloween planters? Just Halloween decor, I should say. I don't think a ton of people do planters just for Halloween. I think that's just like kind of the weird and eccentric. Hi, that's me. But I hope everybody's doing well. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. It helps a ton, helps the channel. It means a lot to me. Thank you so, so much. I have all my social media linked down below. Down there in the description of the video. Follow me and I'll follow you back. I have a ton of fun seeing everybody's pictures, especially on Instagram. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because if you don't, YouTube won't tell you when I upload. Okay, as always, everybody, most importantly, keep on growing.